First one in here. Hi, everybody. Replay crew. Hey, it is Tuesday trivia. Hang on. Let me go ahead. I got to get my thing in the background. It is Tuesday trivia. I hope everybody's doing okay. Hope your Monday went well. Your week started off on the right foot. Yeah. So we're going to wait for people to come in. Then we're going to get started. We've got movie trivia today, which is going to be fun. Movies. It is, it's already March the 3rd, y'all. March the 3rd. Spring. And I don't care that it doesn't start exactly on the 1st of March. To me, that is spring. Yay. And this next week, we get to set our clocks. It's going to be great. Hey, Dwarf, what's up? What you up to? I need to go watch your video. I saw where you dropped the AI alien thing. Meant to go watch it. Haven't watched it yet. We had a couch delivered today. And where I had them put it, I realized we got to move it. Otherwise, somebody's going to trip over the chaise part of it. It's great. Bigger couch than I thought it was going to be. It's okay. So I'm going to watch your alien AI one after the live. So I will definitely watch that one. Ooh. Still not 100. I get that. It takes time. Unfortunately, that's, I mean, it's not the back. I didn't have problems, but I had a rotator cuff injury that's taken about a year to heal, and I'm still not 100% on my arm. So, I mean, I get it. My aunt had tons of back surgery. She had a metal rod put in hers. It just takes time. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was fixing to say, especially with back surgeries. It may not ever be 100%. I know hers never was. But sometimes the risks aren't as bad as the benefit. The benefits outweigh the risks on having the surgeries. Because, they had told her that she'd end up not walking at all if she didn't get the surgeries. So, I get that. I completely understand. See 19 people watching. Come talk to us. Like and subscribe. We have Trivia Tuesday. So we're just waiting on people to get in here to play trivia. Movie trivia. It's going to be great. Oh, there's my son. There's Homan. There's my husband, Alex. I know, Justin, you wasn't feeling good. But it didn't keep you from being up my butt when they were delivering the couch, did it, sir? Sir. Oof. Yeah, Reaper of Souls right there. That's my husband. He found out he was having back problems. Couldn't figure out why. They thought he had MS or something. So they put him through a battery of tests. Come to find out, at some point he had broke his back and didn't even know it. I forgot. It was lower lumbar. I just can't remember which one. He'd have to tell you. But he had broken his back, and the way it grew back together is all funky and wonky. And so he don't need surgery right now, but we're not going to rule that out. But he's got a lot of back problems from it. And the crazy part is, not even knowing that he did it was nuts. L5S1, that's right. That's true, Justin. Yeah, dear, my hot tamale. Hola! That was my gidiwa. Back problems are just, I don't know. It's like everybody's back is going to crap. Like, everybody suffers such bad back problems nowadays. I hate it. I love that one. The temp just exceeded the sun. Woo! Just exceeded the sun. Whoop, whoop. What you up to today, Miss Yadira? You like your command, Justin? And Alex likes his too. He comes in and pops that one up. Ever since I told him he's got one, he's like, heck yeah. That's how he says hi. That's how he says hi. You don't know he's here when you see Alex. Justin, is it hot in this house to you, or is it just me? Because, like, the air's on. I've got a fan on me, and I'm still burning up. I know y'all got, my couch got delivered today. It is purty. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be. We're going to have to move it. Otherwise, people are going to trip over it. So when Alex gets home, him and Justin are going to move it. And then I get to get my house set back up, put up in the living room, and relaxation. How you doing on yours? I'll figure some out for yours, yeah. You just have to let me know who you want one on, because you have different mods and stuff and people that come in than I do. Well, I mean, not a whole lot. I mean, I know you got a lot of the same people, but you got some that don't come in mine. So you'll have to make me a list of who you want to have a command. So I can die. Oh my gosh, somebody let Tommy out of the cage again. Hey, Tommy. Is it just me? Okay. Yeah, maybe I'm hot flashing. Old age does that to you. To me, it's just hot in here, but to be fair, I think my room's been staying hot. What you up to, Tommy? Working. Yeah, but nowadays you gotta work. That's, yeah. Gotta work and gotta work a lot. Work, eat, poop, then you die. That's pretty much how it goes. Yeah, I was in Discord talking to Miss Holly, and there's Sophia and Sophia. We was in there all talking. Yeah, it's too early for me to say the word I really want to say. Oh, did you? Y'all, I don't know if you've noticed, but there are certain words that I used to normally type. They have now censored that will not allow your comments to show up. And I had noticed it in Dawn's live one night, and it did it again in Al's live. They are censoring the B word. And they are censoring, wait, which one was the other one? There was one other one I put in. I think it's ass. But they haven't censored the F for the S word yet, so. You're smad still. Yeah, I think their ass is still showing up, so it wasn't. There was another one that was banned. I'll have to go back and look. I know, Yadira. That makes me so mad. I can't use my full nickname. That's okay. I'm still going to put on t-shirts. To an extent. Try not to cuss on t-shirts because, you know. bright butthurt. I want I want my nickname to be able to show up, but it won't. And I've even tried the variation, BISH, and it still won't show up. Like, dude, why? I mean, I thought, we wasn't supposed to be censoring. Justin Hill, happy Tuesday. What you up to? How's it going? That's why I'm saying, Sophia, get it together. Don't act like y'all ain't back behind them desks cussing up a storm. Oh, Cummings, Georgia? Yeah, there actually is a Cummings, Georgia. Yep, there's a Cummings, Georgia. There's one state that has I forgot the state, but there's a town named Intercourse. That's what I'm saying, Sophia. Don't they have a kids section? Don't they have YouTube Kids? What about us adults? Sometimes we want to vent and cuss like a sailor or make a sailor blush. I'll do that. Ooh, cleaning house. Fun. I had to move furniture today. But we got our couch delivered. Then we got to move more furniture because I had them put it in the wrong spot. Oopsie. It'll be okay. It'll look good, and I'll post pictures once the living room is back in order. The couch is nice. It's huge. It's a sectional. Hey, oh, yeah. So he's been to Cummings, Georgia. Yep. Not yet, Justin. I have not. Justin O'Gale. Sorry, human. I just stay human. I have not. Because last night I was working on a video and Grok was giving me hell. I got it fixed. But I was getting mad. Y'all ever cuss out AI? I'm not gonna lie. I cuss it out. I get so mad. Yes, if it's specifically for kids, why ask us that question? If you're going to just censor us anyway. I know, right? One too many Justins. That's okay. I can call my Justin human. Or Demon Spawn 1. Because I have 3 Demon Spawns. He's just the first one. So we'll just call him Demon Spawn 1. Hi, Husky. How are you? How you doing? Welcome in. Okay, well, I didn't know the couch was that big, Alex. Jeez, give me a break. Give me a break, man. Give me a break. Look, he gonna sit there and go, I told you to put it over here. Shut up. Just shut up. I'm the queen of this castle. Oh, good to hear, Husky. Finally, got through Monday. We all survived, I see. Yes, he's my first little demon. That is right. Oh, SOS. Hey, Lady Sky, what is up? What you doing? Looking for that weather. We're at 66 today, which is not bad. It's definitely getting warm. Yeah, I was saying yesterday, we got a couple days this week where it's going to be in the 80s. And I said, okay, well, I guess we just skipped spring and went straight to summer because Mother Nature is confused. She doesn't know what season it is. Oh my God, in the free bin? Lisa wasn't a Kama Sutra. 45 in Idaho. That's actually warm for y'all about this time of year, ain't it? Just to know, or human knowing you probably got red in the face too. Oh my God. I'm just kidding. I'm good, Lady Sky. I'm doing good. Just saying earlier, at least we got through Monday. We survived. Barely. My ear finally quit hurting. I had to end my live early yesterday because I had an earache. And it was like this throbbing. It was, oh God, it was killing me. It was sinuses. I know what it was. Finally got it to go away. She is, Sophia, yes, menopause. Mother Nature has hit menopause. Cassette tapes. People actually still have cassette players. Now, I made a statement earlier, y'all, because Justin's talking about McKay's bookstore, and they have a section for records. I said, now those will sell good, because if y'all haven't noticed, record players are a big thing now. So if you grew up with record players, we are now vintage. Just to let you know, we are now vintage because we had record players, and God forbid you grew up with an 8-track, because you may be an antique. Just thought I'd let you know. We are vintage now. I'm surprised people still have cassette players. But, I mean, with the resurgence of records, I'm looking for VCRs. If VCRs make a resurgence, dude, I'm going to lose it. Because the quality of a VCR tape was great back then, but now that we've been introduced to DVDs and streaming, no. Oh, God, the real... Look, that was been a collector's item for a while now, though. I think 8-tracks have too. They've all been collectors for a while. Now we're bringing in records. I'm waiting for cassettes to be brought in for collectors. If they haven't already, I may be behind. Hell, cassettes may already be there. Then CDs. It's getting older sucks, man, because, you know, Justin Hill, I know damn good and well, with 7 kids, you are over 18. Unless you just really started early, like at 5. iPod. I had an iPod Shuffle. I remember that one. When y'all little turds stole it. Human. You saw a Nano? $25? That's what I'm saying. Look, I had 3 and that was one too many. I finally realized after the 3rd one I wasn't getting a girl. I'm just going to give it up. Seriously. Oh my God. I wonder how much an old dot matrix computer would go for now. Because I remember my dad, before he started working for TVA, he was a manager at Radio Shack. And I remember the Tandys and the IBMs, the early dot matrix ones, that all you could really do on was program and maybe change the color of the screen if you knew the code. But that was it. And then you got the computers that could support Oregon Trail, where you always died of dysentery. Yeah, I wonder how much those old ones are. iPhones starting at $630. How old were the iPhones, though? You do not need more. That's... People be asking Justin Hill, what do you collect, children? They're mine, but I make them myself. A Tandy, yes, I remember Tandys very well. I had one of those little Tandy keyboards that hooked up to your computer. Or not your computer, but your TV. When I was younger, my daddy got me one. And I used to sit there and play changing the color all the time. 11 and up. Those aren't that old. Yeah, just have you 2 more and you'll have a baseball team. That'd be great. What is up, Miss Lydia? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, and everybody that's in here that goes into Dawn's that's been questioning where I've been lately. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, without naming names, there is an issue behind the scenes, and I'm not going in until this said issue is resolved. Because some of the issue blended over into my personal life, and it has caused me a lot of anxiety and stress for months, to the point where I was having a problem functioning. You know. And when I have to go through panic attack and crying jag after crying jag for months because of a specific situation, it's time to step back for my mental health. Because I do have CPTSD that I'm trying to heal from. And if something's going to make it worse, I just can't be in it. Tommy knows. I did lurk the other night and seen the attack on you and said something about it. There was a text message that went through. That was me. I saw it. Actually, it wasn't me even lurking. It was Alex. Because I was working on videos, but I heard it. I know you don't care. It just flew all over me, so. But that's what's going on for people who don't know why I'm not in there. Not that I've left completely yet. It's all dependent on an outcome. Because somebody took it way into my personal life and caused a lot of problems. Alex, I know. Oh no, it's the Holly. So, no, I'm not in there because I'm sleeping or because I don't feel good or because I just don't feel like it or I'm busy or my ear hurts or nothing like that. I'm in there for my sanity. Or I'm not in there for my sanity. You need to watch my shorts and learn you something about cooking. I'm just saying. You need to learn some cooking. You won't be. You won't be. You won't be. Because something would get said. I promise you that. I promise you that. And I know who all would say something. I'm one of them. I know the other people. I know, that's what I mean too. If that were to happen, I know a lot of people who would say something. So it ain't going to happen. I guarantee you. No, everybody likes you in there. We're just still trying to figure out how the hell you're getting up out your cage. Hi, no frills. What is up? What is up? Hi. I've been lurking in your lives lately. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. You are not running in a Speedo. No. Human. We like our neighbors. No. No. I'm good. How you doing? I got through Monday. I survived. I hate Mondays. Sometimes I think I'm not going to survive. Carrie! Okay, I totally read that at first as strip because I can't really see very well. And then I noticed you said stir up the crowd. Tommy's going to go in and strip. All right, have fun, Tommy. Don't strip at work. You need your job. I swear, y'all, I totally misread that. Like he said, he was going to start stripping in Dawn's. No, those protein donuts taste like, yeah. I tried one. Tastes like ass. They're horrible. They're freaking horrible. Dude. Who's ready for trivia? They are not good. Where did you... Dude, I would rather eat the wrapper. before that donut. Unless he's a stripper, that's right. But something tells me he's not. It's too early in the day. Justin, you've got weird taste buds anyway. I love you. I'm going to put you to the test. I'm going to make some haggis and make you eat it. And then I'm going to go get you some Rocky Mountain oysters and make you eat it and see if you like them. I'm going to put your taste buds to the test. Watch me. Carrie, I don't know, but Tommy would figure it out. I promise you that. Tommy would figure it out. If there's a will, there's a way. I totally misread it, though. He said stir up the crowd. I swear to God, I thought it said strip for the crowd. I was like, I need new glasses or something. Something ain't right here. Oh, wow. So all of them are being sold. Something will come up. Something will come up. Have you done a general search on Google? Because there's other sites that might be selling them. Like, I seriously want to know, though, how much would a dot matrix computer go for? And, I mean, you can even go farther past the 80s. Because they had them in the 70s. So, it's crazy. We are vintage people. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, but that don't make them good. Like, some protein bars and protein shakes are good, and some of them just taste like cardboard or ass. It depends on the company that puts them out. I was kind of hoping that protein donut was going to be good, because that would have been a good thing, but I'm sorry. I bit into it. I was like, no. I had to go spit it out. I was like, no. So I'm a spitter. Yeah, get some virtual singles. Bitcoin. That's what these virtual strippers take is Bitcoin. What you need is an emoji that does this, like making it rain, and just start sending Bitcoin. They wanted 1,500 just for one that didn't work. Wow. Dang, y'all. That's crazy. That is crazy. So crazy. I like it, though. I think it's cool. Get this up here. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and start this trivia. We need to do some movie trivia. In 1981. It seems like just yesterday, but then it's like you realize it was almost forever ago. People who were born in the 90s are dead. I was born in the 70s and I'm still kicking. I'm a 70s baby. All right, y'all. First question. And if you don't get them all, there's easy ones mixed in with hard ones. So you're fine. We'll go to the next question after the first one. Who guesses it right or after everybody's guessing is wrong. That's why I'm trying to say dwarf. I don't want to, but, at least I'm going to try to live to be 100. I want a little bit longer time to piss my kids off. It's fun. In what 1979 James Bond movie does the famous spy go to outer space? If you are a James Bond person, what 1979 James Bond movie does he go to outer space? You got it, Dwarf Moonraker. Who played Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate? I actually liked that movie. Everybody thought that was such a risque movie, but The Graduate was a good movie. Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Did y'all ever catch on to that one when that song came out? Who played Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate? To be honest, I wouldn't have known the actress's name. I've seen the movie. I just know that Dustin Hoffman was in it. That's the only one I remember. Like, I hate to say it, but it is. Now, old movies, I can tell you who Audrey Hepburn is. I can tell you who Katharine Hepburn is. Yeah, I can tell you who some of the old people were. Vincent Price, I can point him out. It was Anne Bancroft. Yeah, no Googling though. No Google. No Google. But yeah, it was Anne Bancroft. What was the first feature-length animated movie ever released? Ever released. First full-length animated movie. It was Snow White. Carrie, you are correct. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. In The Matrix, does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill? My brother would definitely know this one. In The Matrix, does Neo take the blue or the red pill? Right, it was red. Purple. How do you make purple, blue, and red? How do you make green? Yellow and blue. For what movie did Tom Hanks score his first Academy Award nomination? Oh, I loved this movie too. This was a good movie. Of course, I'm kind of particular anyway. I like Tom Hanks. Him and Robin Williams, I've always followed very, very, very closely. Goth, what is up? Welcome to Movie Trivia. What you up to? Nope, not Saving Private Ryan, not Forrest Gump. Earlier than that. Way earlier than that. Justin, you wasn't even born when this movie came out. You wasn't even a glimmer in your daddy's eye. You got home from work. Fun. Big is correct. The movie Big. That was a good movie too. If y'all never saw it, it was a good movie. He trades places with a kid. It's great. What 1927 musical was the first talkie? What 1927 musical was the first talkie, where they talked in the musical? Kimberly, you shush it. What's up, Miss Ma'am? Prego ass. How you feeling today? The Jazz Singer is correct. Did y'all ever see the movie Jazz Singer come out in the 80s? It was about Neil Diamond. What's the name of the skyscraper in Die Hard? Man, Papa should be in here for this one. He loves Die Hard. You're here? I get it. Not one of those days, huh? I get it. In Die Hard, what was the name? Oh, it was a good movie. What was the name of the skyscraper in Die Hard? Nakatomi Tower, exactly. What flavor of Pop-Tarts does Buddy the Elf use in his spaghetti in the movie Elf? This movie actually prompted my middle son to put syrup on spaghetti. And he likes it. He still eats it that way. They need to hurry up. They need to hurry up. Not strawberry. Yeah, they need to get those sent in. UTIs are bad enough, but especially when you're pregnant, that's not good. That's worse. Way rough. Oh, Pee Wee Herman and Johnny Depp. I remember Pee Wee. The question: what flavor of Pop Tarts did Buddy the Elf put in his spaghetti in the movie Elf? Chocolate. Carrie got it. It was chocolate. And again, that was the movie that spurred my middle son to start putting syrup in spaghetti. Hey, the limb, what is up? What shocking Wes Craven horror movie carried the marketing tagline, "To avoid fainting, keep repeating, it's only a movie"? Same shit, different day? Gotcha. Hey, my couch got delivered today. It's just a bigger couch I thought it was going to be, so we kind of need to move it around. That excitement wore down, and then I was like, ah, crap. It's Tuesday. Still not Friday. What shocking Wes Craven horror movie carried the marketing tagline, "To avoid fainting, keep repeating, it's only a movie"? Last House on the Left. That is correct. Living on a Prayer. Yeah, there you go. Hey, that's a song, though, too. What pop vocal group performs at the wedding in Bridesmaids? I actually used to like this group. I was about to say, pun must have been intended there. Like Bon Jovi said. Bon Jovi said it to quote the great Bon Jovi. We're living on a prayer. That's right. Who needs to quote Keats or anything else? We're just going to quote Bon Jovi. Hell, I've quoted AC/DC before. Don't even get me started. It was not Boyz II Men. But I used to like Boyz II Men. Wilson Phillips. Exactly. Y'all remember Wilson Phillips? Hold on for one more day. I know I didn't do that right, but it's okay. What real life, on again, off again Hollywood power couple starred in the film Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? The Limb, I kind of do, but if life were easier, it wouldn't be as interesting. I mean, that's a way to look at it, because if life were easy, it would probably be pretty boring. It could be less stressful. Now, I'll give you that one. I wish it were less stressful. Definitely. Does he? Yeah, I think it would be boring if it was too easy. What real life, on again, off again Hollywood power couple starred in the film Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? You'd prefer boring? I can't. I get bored enough as it is. We'd grow less mature. Hell, I know some people that are older than me that ain't even mature yet. I think they had it too easy. They bore me. I'm sorry you're boring. Get away. That would be Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton. Yes. What is the name of the fictional boy band in Pixar's Turning Red? Go hang out at Walmart, right? Especially right before closing. Oh my God. Okay, so I know y'all remember 24-hour Walmart. I know y'all remember Walmart at 2 a.m. That was the interesting time. That was, forget 3 o'clock witching hour, just go at 2 a.m. I swear. That's about the time frame that the people with Walmart videos were caught. It was off the chain. It was, yeah. You have a cassette player. Vintage. Yay. Four Town. That is right. Who played juror number 8 in 12 Angry Men? I remember that movie, but I also remember the play. Because when I was in drama in school, we did the play 12 Angry Men. And that was a boring play. I'm just going to go out with it. That was boring. You might, William, but I'm mainly talking about the characters that come in there. Like, okay, so have you seen the people with Walmart videos? They got these people, oh my God. I don't think they own a mirror before they walk out the house. Just saying. Watch some of them videos. That's what you used to get at 2 a.m. Exactly. Well, and I used to say, too, about losing weight. I don't feel so bad about my weight. All I do is watch 600-Pound Life, and I'm good. I feel good. Walmart has the same effect. I do agree. Henry Fonda. Yes. Henry Fonda played juror number 8 in 12 Angry Men. Yes, check them out, William. You will die laughing. You will wonder why they don't have a mirror at home, or if they even looked in one before they left, or who in hell buys that, you know? It's great. The head of what kind of animal is front and center in an infamous scene from The Godfather? Y'all gotta know this one. No Googling. Y'all gotta know this one. Dude wakes up in the bed with it. It's the head of a certain animal that is front and center in the movie The Godfather. Everybody's got to know. It's a horse head. That is right. Dude wakes up with a freaking horse head. It's great. Classic cinema. Classic. Dwarf, if it was a line, that might have made it a bit more interesting. That's The Godfather over in Africa. This was Jersey, New York, and all that. What TV show was Jack Nicholson referencing when he ad-libbed "Here's Johnny" in The Shining? And I love The Shining, too. The Godfather. Ermagerd. It's a lion. The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. That is exactly correct. What critically panned 1984 country musical comedy starring Dolly Parton and Sylvester Stallone eventually became a cult classic? 1984 country musical comedy starring Dolly Parton and Sylvester Stallone became a cult classic. Nope, not 9 to 5. That one didn't have Sylvester Stallone in it, but I do love that movie. Especially when she hog ties the boss. Or she tells him, she says, if you even say so or something like that, she goes, I'm going to turn you from a rooster to a hen with one shot. I'm like, heck yeah! I'll turn you from a rooster to a hen with one shot. God, I love that movie. Rhinestone is correct. Did you look them up? 2 a.m. Walmart. That's what we used to get. But after the pandemic, Walmart is no longer open 24/7. They close at around 11 o'clock. So that kind of took our fun away. I mean, you can still see stuff. I'm not going to lie. You can still see some crazy stuff, but not like it was. Not like it was. I do too. Fun fact, y'all. If y'all don't already know, Dolly Parton and Carl got married in my hometown. I've actually done, well, they're probably not up anymore, But I actually did a video at Dolly Days and showed the wedding chapel that they got married at. So if y'all didn't know, Dolly Parton and Carl got married in my hometown. And I know it's crazy. Ain't nobody 24 hours no more except for gas stations. Who played park owner John Hammond in Jurassic Park? Who played the park owner John Hammond in Jurassic Park? Well, you know the funny part too, Kenny Rogers actually owned a ranch not far from where I live. A town over up here in Lafayette. He actually had a ranch up here. Kenny Rogers, that was another good one. That was another one. I'm not really a big country fan, but I love Dolly. Reba McEntire's another one. Kenny Rogers. You know, I like some of the older ones. My mother was obsessed with Call Me Twitty. And I do mean obsessed. Richard Attenborough is correct. In what 1976 thriller does Robert De Niro famously say, "You talking to me"? Yep, it was Attenborough on that last one. Big into Dolly. Oh, we love Dolly. She still comes to my town in disguise every now and then. So one year during Dolly Days, I think it was the first Dolly Days we had, she showed up in disguise, entered the Dolly Parton contest, and lost. Now, how does the original lose her own lookalike contest? Dude. Well, yeah, she jokes about it. We kind of laugh at it, too. It is kind of funny. Taxi Driver. Taxi Driver was the correct answer. What's the name of the anthemic dance near the beginning of the Rocky Horror Picture Show? Please, y'all know this. Please. Rocky Horror Picture Show is my jam. I don't know, Kimberly. They need to go ahead and call them in. Get you started on some cranberry juice. The time warp is correct. She's always late to the party. She may be taking care of kiddo right now. At the time warp. That is correct. For what movie did Steven Spielberg win his first Oscar for Best Director? I have not seen Bullet Train. I need to look that up. Kimberly, what I would do is call my doctor and say, "Hey, you going to give me antibiotics or not?" Because I really don't want to go septic and hurt my baby. Yes, the midnight showings. I've always wanted to go to one. I haven't, but I want to. Schindler's List. Yes, Schindler's List. So they're not doing anything about it. Call your pharmacy. Ask them if anything's been sent in, if they're just behind. And if not, I'd call the doctor back and say, "You can either call me in antibiotics or I'm finding another doctor." This is bullshit. What is the name of the courtesan played by Nicole Kidman in Moulin Rouge? What is the name of the courtesan played by Nicole Kidman in Moulin Rouge? Did you watch it last night? I've never watched it. I've heard about it, but I've never watched it because it's such a long movie. And when it comes to movies, I can get through 2 hours, but anything over that, I have the attention span of a squirrel. So it's definitely not happening. I definitely cannot sit through anything over 2 hours. I've tried. Oh, really? Now, Justin, my son, he likes Boy in Striped Pajamas. He loves that movie. He said it's so sad. He cries every time. But he watches it. He loves it. I may have try to watch it in 2 parts. Like watch half of it one day and then half of it the next to keep my squirrel brain from kicking in. What is he doing downstairs? My son's in the garage. Yeah, he likes it. He says he cries every time, which I haven't watched the full thing. I've watched a few clips. I don't know what it is, but I've gotten to where I don't really watch a lot of movies or TV anymore. I just can't get into it. Like if I do watch TV, it's mainly one show that I'm really into, and I have to wait for the next season to be released over here, and that is called The Midwife. Now they're going to be running out of seasons pretty soon though, because it is based on um, the church's midwifery program in London boroughs back in the 50s and 60s. And I think the midwifery programs, the church ended it in 1972. And I think the show is at 1970, 1971 now. So you probably only got one more season coming. But that's probably the only thing I will watch. I don't watch a lot. If I'm watching anything, it's YouTube. All right, so to answer the question, what is the name of the courtesan played by Nicole Kidman in Moulin Rouge? It was Satine. In what 1950 drama does Bette Davis say, "Fasten your seatbelts, it's going to be a bumpy night"? Fasten your seatbelts, it's going to be a bumpy night. I like Bette Davis. All About Eve. That is correct. All About Eve. The theme from The Third Man, which is also called Harry Lime theme, was performed on what instrument? Oh, yay, Mal. What were you in my basement?
No, I was in the backyard moving the couches so nobody trips over.
Renewal by Anderson. We don't need anything.
I was moving the couch, the old couch against the house so nobody trips over it.
Nobody will trip over it. Alex is breaking them down.
I moved them, so no, because I almost tripped over it.
If your records indicated that my homeowner's insurance was fixing to renew, you need new records. Mm-hmm. Here, you can go throw all this away. Well, wait, not this. This is Alex. Let's go throw that away.
You are. Okay.
The theme from The Third Man was performed on what instrument? God, I hate junk mail. All we get. I have those extended warranty ones that come in. What is up, Sarge Burb? Hi, Sarge Burb. I have those extended car warranty ones that come in the mail that tries to say I have a car that I don't even own and have never owned. Our records indicate that your warranty is about to expire. And the first time I got one, I was like, man, don't tell me somebody doesn't use my identity. Nobody did. They're just pulling a car out their butt. It's funny. I think it's hilarious. He hasn't come in and told me he was on it, but he probably is. It's okay. All right, the answer to that question was the zither. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't even know what it is. Marlon Brando could have been a contender. Comes from what iconic 1954 crime drama? That's the second time you said it. Yeah, because you were on it yesterday. You were on it yesterday. It's okay. We don't judge. We do ask what you've been eating lately, but we don't judge. On the waterfront is correct. Yes, ma'am. What famous LA landmark is heavenly? Oh my God. All right, English just left the building, y'all. What famous LA landmark is heavily featured in Rebel Without a Cause? I think we got through it. You got to work afterwards. Yeah, get more fiber. That's right. Get more fiber. What? What? You want to come here? Come here. No, we're not playing. But what's the name of the observatory? It has a name. Pistachios. You know what? Whenever my husband needs to, he eats peaches. Canned peaches. Whatever works though. I mean, I'm not judging. Whatever works. He eats canned peaches. Hey, Dakota, what is up? Griffith Observatory. Correct, Carrie. Correct. Who played Martin Luther King Jr. in the 2014 biopic Selma? Oh no, I'm sorry. You feeling better? Good. If it helps over Valentine's weekend, I had the flu, so I understand. There's a lot of crap going around. Flu has been real bad. Who played Martin Luther King Jr. in the 2014 biopic Selma? David Oyelowo, however you say it. Yes, you're correct. Oh, great. A tornado watch. That's what you need. That's what you need. After all the crap going on, that we are entering tornado season, though. That starts what? I think April. April is normally when it starts, but I always say they need to bump it to March. Who directed Boris Karloff in the classics Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein? Who was the director? I'm sorry. Every time I think Frankenstein, I think of Gene Wilder's. That one was hilarious. It was not Hitchcock. Nope. You off? Make sure you wash your hands. James Whale is correct. What infamous 1980 box office bomb ruined the career of the Deer Hunter director Michael Cimino? Box office bomb ruined the career of Michael Cimino. Not Ishtar. Nope. Yeah, make sure you wash them hands. Up that booty and wash them hands. That's how you do it. No, I got her. I got her. I got her. Hi, buddy. No, we're not licking Mama's mouth. Hi, everybody. Say like and subscribe for more cute Rolly. All right, we'll see you later, Sarge Bird. Yeah, I was on Discord with Sophia and Holly, and I told Sophia Holly had left for a minute, and Justin was just all up in my way, and they were trying to get my couch in and everything. And I told Sophia, I said, "You about to be down a nephew?" She goes, "It's okay, I got 2 more." I was like, "Heck yeah!" See, that's called finding the silver lining. I got 2 more. It's all right. You love though. You love you. No, we're not licking my mouth. I don't need you slipping me tongue. We're good. Stop. Heaven's Gate is correct. Stop. What words are written on the knuckles of Reverend Harry Powell in The Night of the Hunter? You're so cute. She's trying. She's trying. Tud. You little tud. My little tud. What words are written on the knuckles of Reverend Harry Powell in Night of the Hunter? She just sighed at me. So cute. Fuck out. Love and hate. Yes. Those were the words on the knuckles. And fun fact is, in a lot of movies, it actually became a running gag. Anytime you had a biker, it became a running gag. I don't know if anybody ever noticed that. It did. It was cool. Oh, Daddy just put your thing in there. He said, "I won't." It's okay, because guess what? Guess what? Auntie Sophia did too. Yeah, Auntie Sophia did. What Hollywood movie star plays himself in Zombieland? It's funny. I'm surprised. I love how he took that role. He fit it. Of course, he was playing himself, but it was funny that he was in that movie. It was not you, Alex. She's getting mad at me. Dawn, oh God, y'all get off the road. Dawn's driving. Wait, no, middle of the road to be safest. Get off the sidewalk. It was Bill Murray. That is correct. Bill Murray played himself. Where you going? In Risky Business, what song did Tom Cruise famously lip sync to in his underwear? Evacuate the road. No, I'm telling you, middle of the road would probably be safest. Evacuate the sidewalks. She gonna be drifting. Yeah, Lord help us, the blind is driving. English left the building again. Old Time Rock and Roll, yes, by Bob Seger. Who is the only actor to receive an Oscar nomination for acting in a Lord of the Rings movie? The only actor to receive an Oscar nomination for acting in Lord of the Rings. By the way, Dawn, I got your notification yesterday that your coffee cup has shipped. You should be getting it within the next couple days. It shipped out yesterday. Ian McKellen, that is correct. Who took over the role of Bruce Wayne's love interest, Rachel Dawes, in The Dark Knight, following Katie Holmes' exit after Batman Begins? I knew Sophia would know that one. She is a Lord of the Rings nut. She loves her some Lord of the Rings. My precious. What? What are you looking down the hallway for? Ain't nobody down there? Ain't nobody down that hallway? Or are you just being nosy, see what like Sissy's doing? You being nosy? Rowie, are you being nosy? You look like you being nosy. She's looking at that hallway trying to figure out what everybody's doing. And the only ones in the living room are Roxy and the cats. So, Maggie Gyllenhaal, yes. What song plays over the opening credits of Guardians of the Galaxy? I figured you'd be happy about the coffee cup. Who's not happy about a coffee cup? I've got a lot of coffee cups, and I'm always excited to get more. I don't care. One arm at least. What song plays over the opening credits of Guardians of the Galaxy? And I'll give you a hint. It's by Redbone. Come and get your love. Exactly. That is exactly right, Carrie. For which 1964 musical blockbuster did Julie Andrews win the Academy Award for Best Actress? Love me some Julie Andrews. 1964 musical blockbuster where Julie Andrews won the Academy Award for Best Actress. Actress, not actress. Love you some Topical Ink. Not Sound of Music. That one was a good one. I do like that one. Why are you at my feet? Chicky Doo. Hey. What are you doing? I'm not playing fetch. She has a rope toy, y'all. She thinks I'm going to play fetch with her. I'm not throwing it right now. She's a turd. The nanny thing. It's a movie. She just don't remember the name. She's having a me moment. God, what was the name of that? You're having a Sharon moment today. You're welcome. Mary Poppins. That was the nanny thing. Yeah. My Fair Lady was not Julie Andrews. That was Audrey Hepburn. It was Mary Poppins. What is the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time? The highest grossing R-rated movie of all time. It's okay, Sophia. I do too. I'll sit here and I'll think of a name and I can see the actress or actor in my head. But for the life of me, the name escapes me. And I know them. But the name escapes me. So I'll be like doing that thing, that whole thing where it's like, oh, you know, the one with the blonde hair with that. Dirty Dancing, but that would have been funny. That would have been funny if she was, but she wasn't. Oh, wait, you're talking about the R-rated movie. It's not Dirty Dancing, no. Should have been, but it wasn't. I just now got which question you're on. I was still stuck on the whole Julie Andrews thing. Sorry, Dawn. But now I've got something to think about. What if Julie Andrews would have been in Dirty Dancing? It's not Deadpool or Wolverine. The answer was Joker. It was Joker. What 1994 crime film revitalized John Travolta's career? I saw this sucker in the movie theater. I loved it. No, Justin, it was not Pet Sematary. I'm going to tell you something. My dad used to sit there and ask me every year, when's your birthday again? Like, he never remembered my birthday, but to be fair, he had to sleep on the floor for 48 hours because it took Mom 48 hours to give birth to me. Because, like I told my dad, he should have known at that point I was a smartass. I was going to make a grand entrance, and I was going to make him sleep on the floor. Pulp Fiction is correct. Pulp Fiction. I love that movie. God, I love that movie. Weird. Gross, but it's funny. Bring out the gimp. Who voiced the sultry Jessica Rabbit in Who's Afraid of Roger Rabbit? I think they just messed that up. Did they have a movie called Who's Afraid of Roger Rabbit? I think it's Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Is what they meant. Who was the voice of Jessica Rabbit? It's Kathleen Turner. They put in here Who's Afraid of Roger Rabbit. I was like, dude, it's Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I think the person who wrote this was voice texting. And I know it does that crap to me too. Which movie was incorrectly announced as the winner of Best Picture in 2017 at the Academy Awards during one of the greatest Oscar flubs of all time? Incorrectly announced as the winner in 2017 at the Academy Awards. La La Land. Which 1948 Alfred Hitchcock movie starred James Stewart and was shot to look like a continuous take? After this, we only got one more question, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I liked Hitchcock movies as well. It was not Rear Window, but I like Hitchcock. I really do. Nook! What you doing? How's it going? There's Nookie Wookie. Is that what Papa called you, Nookie Wookie? It was rope. That is correct. It was rope. Last question. Well, nobody's perfect is the final line and the punchline from what classic 1959 comedy starring Marilyn Monroe? Oh my God. Marilyn Monroe. I've heard he was an abusive prick, but he made some damn good movies. Some Like It Hot. Carrie got it right. Man, Carrie burned it up on trivia today, y'all. Carrie getting it. She left y'all in the dust. Yep, Some Like It Hot. Welcome back, Dwarf. Carrie just y'all ate her dust today. And believe it or not, y'all, that was 40 questions. We just blew through 40 questions in about an hour. Carrie, you was on it. You was on it. I was like, dang, heck yeah. Now, game day is going to be a game called Shazam. And I don't know how many of y'all have met Mel. She's in Owls, and she comes in here sometimes. Mel suggested we play Shazam. Now, we're going to do that Thursday, and what that is I will play the first 5 seconds of a song for you, and you have to guess what song it is. I'll see how people are with that one. That's going to be great. That's going to be interesting. You don't expect it. You did good, though, Sophia. You did. For somebody that, can't really remember name, you did really good. There's some of those definitely that I would not have got. And I used to watch movies a lot when I was younger. My dad had a thing for movies. It's like he always wanted to get movies, VHS movies. He'd buy them constantly in bulk, and we'd watch them. And so a lot of your older movies I did watch. A lot. I remember when he brought home Amadeus. I actually like that movie. Still, to this day, I like Amadeus. Spies Like Us. He loved the Back to the Future franchise. Anything Star Trek, anything Star Wars. You had Bird on a Wire, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. I saw Raisin in the Sun. There's all sorts of stuff. Old Westerns. He really liked Zulu. Was one of his favorite. We watched a whole bunch of stuff. But now, at an early age, I became an Audrey Hepburn fan. So, Roman Holiday, Funny Face, My Fair Lady, Breakfast at Tiffany's. I love. And then, of course, you got scary movies, of course. I do like the old cheesy black and white scary movies. I'm not going to lie. I think my favorite is Vincent Price's version of House on Haunted Hill. So damn cheesy, but it was great. It was great. Yeah, exactly. Old movies are just hilarious. I love them. Uh-oh, Dawn, what'd she do? Yeah, from the Jungle movie that had, yes. But I was always into the older movies. And I'm putting in like 70s and 80s movies in there too, because unfortunately they are older movies. I remember the teenage movies. Y'all remember Molly Ringwald, Pretty in Pink, Breakfast Club, 16 Candles. So, you have things like that. Katharine Hepburn. Yeah, she was Audrey Hepburn's aunt. I liked her. I really did. Now, I'm going to tell you what, a lot of people don't like Jane Fonda. And I know why. Because of what she did during Vietnam. But some of her movies, I do like. Yeah, does it mean I like her as a person? No. Traitor. But I'm not, I did like some of her movies. On Golden Pond. The name is escaping me right now. What was the one that she did? I think it was with Robert Redford. They got married. And they moved in that spot. It was funny as hell. The Walk in the Park. Walk in the Park is one of my favorite Fonda movies she did with Robert Redford. It was so hilarious because they just got married. They're trying to move all their stuff in this little bitty apartment. She's eccentric and he's all business, and it was funny. I love that movie. And I'm gonna tell you something. I like the older movies because the humor in them. You didn't have to walk on eggshells not to offend anybody. It was actually comedy. It was actual comedy. It was actually freaking funny. It's hard for me to find a comedy movie nowadays where I actually laugh. Oh, no, oh, girl. Ooh. What in the world? Has she told you why she did it? Tell her Aunt Sharon is very upset with her right now. We don't do that. You need me to talk to her, I'll talk to her too. Ooh, Lordy. I bet she did get sent to the principal. She probably, she didn't get suspended, did she? She's lucky if she didn't. Yeah, 9 to 5. I loved that movie. I really, like I said, when Dolly gets after her boss and she's like, I'll turn you from a rooster to a hen with one shot. That's my favorite line of that whole freaking movie. Or where they have the dreams and she hog ties him and he's on the spit. Roasted his butt. Yeah, I want to know, you might want to watch what she's been watching on YouTube or something. I wonder she was thinking of a Nerf gun. Still, she can't be doing that. Well, girl, all I can say, the motherhood. It's fun, ain't it? Tiny, what is up? Okay, so they gave her a warning. Yeah, if that happens again, I would see suspension. But I was wondering, did they do it this time? Girl, I blame everything on her daddy. That's your child. That's what you tell him. That's your child. When she gets in trouble, she's his child. When she's good, she's yours. That's how that works. I even do that with the dogs. Dogs get in trouble and, they do something bad. They're Alex's. They're my dogs when they're Angels. You know how I am. Give credit where credit's due. All right, go take your phone call. I bet your mom, ain't it? Yes, that's what I'm saying. She's a kid. They repeat. I wonder if she's seen something on YouTube or maybe a movie even. My brother used to act out things from movies when he was younger. Not exactly, it would be stuff like that. But of course, we put his happy butt in karate and he learned to, channel his anger into something else, but still, he's a black belt now. But I remember my brother used to get in a lot of trouble at school for stuff like that he would see in movies. Karate just kind of seemed like an obvious choice with him because he really liked ninja movies and Ninja Turtles. Anything that had to do with martial arts, he really liked. So I think karate just ended up being a no-brainer to help him. It really helped him. That was the way that Daddy figured to channel that excess energy and anger because he got picked on a lot. Okay. Y'all moving it?
Yeah.
You find where, just make sure that you. Okay, so I can tell you how it connects. So right there on the end, the chaise is a separate piece that connects to the chaise.
I need to see how it connects together.
It's just slid in. The chaise is slid into a little metal bracket. So just lift the chaise up to unlock it.
Right.
And then right at the curve in the corner, you'll see where it hooks in for the wall over by the kitchen. Hooks into that curve the same way. Just lift it up. Sorry, he's having to move the sectional. I am very glad that they were calm about it and gave her a warning. She's at that age where it's better to just go ahead and correct the behavior first than head into suspension. Because she's only 6. She's fixing to be 7. She's not going to understand a suspension. So yeah, giving her a warning I think is good. Letting mama, correct the issue and the principal help. I agree. I'm very glad the way they handled that. Hopefully the parents don't raise a stink. Because the problem is dealing with younger parents. Welcome back, Ms. One. Oh, debt collector? Block. Now, I was saying, I'm hoping the parents don't raise a stink because remember, you're going to be dealing with younger parents because you had her so late in life. And hopefully they don't raise a stink and get stupid about it. But she's 6. Their son is 6, You thought it was somebody important. Yeah, debt collector ain't important. Telemarketer, not important. Ooh, I heard the vacuum. Somebody's vacuuming. Yeah, that would be my main concern. Is me and Sophia were talking about, we're glad the way the school handled it. Because with her age, going straight for suspension wouldn't have been a good idea. But I'd be more worried about the parents, especially with the parents of 6 and 7-year-olds being so much younger than we are. They're not, they were raised in the, let's get offended at every damn thing generation. Whereas we're the I don't give a shit generation. How did you manage that, William? How did you manage that? You missed us. That's always the answer. What I miss? Us and our winning, bubbly personalities. Yeah. That's what you missed. You regret missing us or not missing us? Wait, what? What did you do? How did you knock yourself out? I'm trying to figure out, what did you do? Yeah, shaming her will shut her down. Well, the thing is, I do know Dawn is working on the therapy thing. I think, doesn't she have an intake, or I think they got to do an intake on her. She's got to learn, that's right. And that's exactly how you deal with it. Okay, yeah, on the 19th. That's what I was thinking. So she is going to be started in therapy. I think that'll help her a lot, too. I think she may be just lashing out. Seeing stuff on TV, lashing out, all that. You're just here, Tiny. I feel that. I felt that deep down. Okay, William, you had me worried for a minute. Don't do that to me. I'm an old lady. I'm sitting here wondering how the hell you knock yourself out, then you wake up, you get right back on YouTube and start chatting. Like, dude, call an ambulance. What the heck? That's exactly right, Dawn. Exactly. You don't act up at school and then think you're going to come home and get privileges. I mean, you had to do that with Holly. I had to do that with the boys. She ain't gonna like it. By God, she gonna learn. Oh, sleeping. Okay. Just making sure. Boy, that nurse part of me, I'm a nurse. That part of me just was like, why aren't you on an ambulance right now? What the hell? Don't go to sleep. You might have a concussion, Yeah, I don't want to know. She may have said it could be something simple. She saw it on a movie, TV show, YouTube video, stuff like that. It could be as simple as that. 'Cause like I said, my brother, he used to emulate things he saw on TV all the time. If Holly would have ever been sent to the principal's office, it would have been for talking probably too much and not paying attention. I'm just saying. Love her. We're nicer than you. How are we nicer than you? Joe Dira. I love it. That needs to be a new hashtag, Joe Dira. Yeah. Yadira's been lurking. Yadira be lurking again. Cat! What is up? Yay! Cat's here! Woo! You just missed trivia. Man, y'all, for all y'all that just come in here, man, Carrie, she was on it on trivia. She left everybody in the dust. It was great, y'all. 40 questions. She knocked about all. I think she only missed like 2. She got all them suckers. I'm like, that's the smartest person I know now, because I mean, I don't even think I knew half of them. But then again, if it's a movie I didn't watch, just saying. It was great. I was rooting for her. I was sitting here like, yeah, go. Woo. You don't share them, well, you have to. Old lady on old movies. That's right. So I start saying every time I know something about movies these kids don't know. I get so worried when younger people come in here to do trivia, because when I'm throwing stuff out from like the 60s and 70s and 50s, they're not going to know what the heck I'm talking about. They're going to be like, ugh. Like, why don't people show their kids old movies anymore? Come on now. Show them the old movies. I did for my kids. My kids they're good at it. I get that, Dawn. I get that. I think I'm finally starting to get, I've had that stress for months and the anxiety. And I just like, I thought the crying jags and the blow-ups were never going to end, and the anxiety attacks. But eventually they do. You'll calm down and your body will regulate. You have to share it with me. Now what? One thing to remember, Dawn, always, is there are other people that do have the anxiety, so you're not alone. So you do have people you can talk to that'll help you. You already know you can call me. Shoot, I've already tried to help you get your mind off anxiety attacks before. So if you ever have one or get to where you're that overwhelmed, you can call. You know that. Don't give her anxiety by reminding her about spring break. Jeez, Toddy. You so mean. That was so mean. I know, they do. And that's what kills me. Like, my thing with my kids was to expose them to older music, older movies. You know, don't just get into the new crap, but, know what came before it. To me, that's super important. I really think it is. And I think, with me, I enjoy the older movies more than I do the newer ones. That was true comedy. That was true romance. That was true entertainment. Today, it is so hard for me to find a movie that is current, that entertains me. Oh yeah, she's gonna try the crocodile tears. That's a good thing. Kids are good at that. Cat, I don't really watch a lot anymore myself. I don't. When I was growing up, I watched a lot of movies. When I was a teenager, I was at the movie theater every weekend. Every weekend. Yeah, I've been there too, Dawn. I have too. I promise you, you're not alone. Reach out and talk to somebody. Even if you don't call me, if you got to call somebody else, trust me, we understand. We definitely understand. Yeah, they're no fun. You feel like you're dying sometimes. I've had one so bad. Well, twice I've had it so bad. Gone to the hospital because they thought I was having a heart attack. So, yeah. That was not fun. Because I really don't like those sticky tapes because they kind of take your skin off. Just saying. You've been harassing Dave? No way! Harassing Dave? Does HR know about this? Have you told HR about this? Hi, Michael. How you doing? What you doing? You want to come here? You want a mirror? All right, y'all. Cute furriness. There we go. You are HR? Okay, so you know about it. So that answered my question. Stop. Yeah, why are you chanting spring break? Don't you have children? My attitude about spring break and summer vacation was no. What do you mean I got to deal with my own children? Mm-mm. She gonna love on. I'm my Rolly. You need to talk about your Rolly. I'm my Rolly. Thank you, Michael. This is Rolly. This is my baby. I got a senior dog too named Roxy. But she don't like to get on camera. Haven't figured out why. She is camera shy. Of course, she's old and cranky. That could be it too. She's the get off my lawn type of dog. She's so little. Girl, every time they told me I had to have my kids at home for any amount of time, for any kind of break, I was like, can I go hide? Can y'all just take them and let me go hide? She does want to be glued to Mama. She is a mama's girl so bad. So bad. If she could be sewn to me and attached, she would. Sometimes I think she thinks she is. Ain't that right? So I'm another appendage. It's crazy because, like, I'll try to move. I'll be laying in the bed and I'll try to move, and she's so close to me. Afraid I'm gonna squish her. Yeah, we stayed outside a lot. Where we used to live, I couldn't let my kids because, yeah, we lived in some places where they could. Oh, they're going to your mother, so they get to go see their grandma. Nice. Yes, please take her back. Please. Please. That's when you want to just, request summer school. Thank you, Michael. She's rotten. She's so rotten. Aren't you? She's listening to what they're doing in the other room. They're moving my couch around. Because they're, yeah, okay, I get it now. Go get your toke. Toke. Yeah, hi and bye, Holly. You didn't say nothing to your mama. Your mama's been in here. God. That's okay. She didn't talk much to her Aunt Sharon either. Had to talk to her in Discord. Her and Sophia were on Discord with me when the couch got delivered, so they got to see it. They're the first ones got to see it. I sat there going, oh my God, do you know how good this feels not sitting in a broke recliner? I got a chaise on the end. I can just plop them feet up. Be lazy in the living room. Yeah. Just the couch was bigger than I thought it was going to be, so now I've got to move it. The closer it gets, the more excited. Man, this winter, I said it yesterday. I don't know if he was in here. This winter went by fast. Okay, go find out what they're doing. There she goes. She'll be back. This winter went by fast. Anybody else notice that, or is it just me? Like, it was crazy. Crazy fast. Because, like, here we are, and we're already next week having to change our clocks forward over here in the U.S. So, yeah.
Yeah, this winter has gone by.
Justin thinks it has. Human.
Been too cold too.
It does, Kat. And I was telling my kids, I said, just wait till you get older. As you get older, it really goes by fast. It wasn't here, Sophia, you tease. Teasing me with snow all winter long. Between you and Al, that's all. I was getting snow pictures constantly going. Just send it here, damn it. Everybody else griping about snow, and we got me and Donna over here going, please let it snow, please let it snow. And then we got teased with it, so hey. I hate moving the clocks too. I really think they need to do away with daylight savings. I think it's stupid. It doesn't change the amount of hours in the day. It doesn't change the amount of daylight. Why do we even have it? It's dumb. In the winter, of course, it's going to get dark sooner. It's your position to the sun and your place on the earth. It has nothing to do with the clocks. Yeah, one little dusting. One. Couldn't even make a snowball hardly out of it. Man, we were mad. We were so mad. Like, if I can't have a snowball fight with somebody, it's not a good snow. Because I will go out, I will make some massive snowballs, and I will peg you in the forehead with it. Don't think I won't. Yeah, I know you were sending me pictures of Northie, too. Northie was ice. Heck yeah. Made me so jealous. All right, William, we will see you tomorrow, hopefully. We're going to do the weird stories tomorrow that we didn't get to do this past Wednesday because of the YouTube being down on comments and that whole 5-time trying to do a live. So we're going to do that one this week. Oh, of course they do. Anything that pads their pockets, right? Especially Christmas. I'm just saying. And Valentine's. They're great with it. You can hold out hope, but we ain't getting it because the projected forecast, we are in spring, darling. There is no more cold. Projected forecast for this month, there's no more cold. We're done. I took my heaters down. Naughty YouTube, yes. I know, Dawn, I know. And I remember a snowstorm in 93. That was actually fun. Even though we didn't have electricity, it was still fun. Like I said, we just put food on the back porch in the snow that needed to be refrigerated. And it worked. Cooked on a wood-burning stove. It was great. I have a grill. I have a wood-burning stove. I have all that. I would survive. We're just not going to get it. Not this year. Me and Alex, we watch the weather very closely. Because we like to know what we're in for. Papa, what is up? It's beer o'clock. Got you. Sunrise was 9:30. Whew. See, I could do that, though. I could do a 9:30 sunrise. Because then you're not pressured to get up at 4 a.m. Come on now. It is 5 o'clock somewhere. Actually, it's 5:30 here. It's 5:30 here, Papa. There you go. 5:30. Oh, yeah, Papa. Love you, Papa. I got to give him his daily dose of hand unicorns. So he knows I love him. Oh my God, really? But you just eloped yesterday. Wait, who'd you elope with? You eloped with Lady Sky yesterday. What about that one? Oh, he's always here to judge us. What are you talking about? They still made you get up early for school? Yeah, no, screw that. Mm-mm. Now, I know that when we lived in Augusta, my kids didn't go to school till about 9:30. It was weird. I did. I got to see Sophia shower today, y'all. That's right, Papa. I got to see her shower. It did that to mine, too. Like, I could not see anybody talking, and it made me mad. And then what was it? We went into Al's chat later, and we spoke in emojis. That's all we could do was speak in emojis. Every now and then a word may come through. It was funny. And then finally he was like, man, I can't do this no more. Then he ended the live, but we were speaking in emojis in Al's. Like, what the heck, man? Papa. So let me go get Sophia. She's in the Middle East. She ain't gonna last over there. She got too much attitude. Thank you. There you go. Dawn's got you back. Yeah, you remember it. I was thinking you were in there. That was crazy. Like, I tried 5 times. I closed my live, tried again, I tried everything. It didn't work, and I didn't realize it was YouTube. Finally, I was like, okay, it's got to be YouTube. I've done everything I know to do. My is overheating. Your what? What is overheating? Papa! What the heck? You do, Sophia. That's right. Bring me one back. That's right. You did. I remember seeing your name in there, and I just kept going, oh my God, let me start it over. Oh, I was so mad that day. I said, well, dang it. I had a weird story live planned, but I guess we're just not doing it. So we're going to do that tomorrow. We just had to delay it a week. Oops, wonder how that happened. Joe, hey, bestie. Oh, your phone is overheating. I just saw my is overheating, and I was like, you're overheating? What's overheating? Yeah, y'all missed trivia. Carrie mopped up the floor with everybody. Great. Did y'all get it moved okay?
Yeah, like he said.
Okay.
Figure out.
All right, y'all. We are going to go ahead and wrap up because I do have some rearranging to do in the living room. Everybody go ahead and drop your links. Kat, that's been happening a lot. I know a lot of people are not getting the notifications. I don't understand it. Because they have them on all. I don't know what's going on. There's Al. Fashionably late, I see. Hey, Al. We're wrapping up. I got to go rearrange my living room. We got our new couch in today. The sky, taxes, and my blood pressure. Oh, and my sugar. As was up. Yep. I'll send you a picture of the couch. Got my couch in today. I'm very happy. It's a big old sectional. It's huge. But I like it. It's okay, Al. Just remember, 9 p.m. your time. Always check for me to be on because I'm going to be here. Oh, have you? You mean the one that I have hijacked from you that is now my sister? Get you rings that says Jodira. See, you should have told her, hey, tune in. Sharon's live. Papa put Dawn in Uranus show. He said, not in, not on. Because he's weird. Papa. And there he went again. I will have that happen. Was that drive-by timer again? Papa, you go. Papa, you're fixing to break your record in here. You watch. Gonna break your record in here at timeouts. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining for trivia. Those who didn't get to do trivia, tomorrow will be our Weird Wacky Story Wednesday. Because of the fact we didn't get to do it last Wednesday because of the YouTube issue where we had to speak in emoji. And if y'all want to know how that one went, ask Al, because we were speaking in emoji in his chat. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, for Weird Wednesday Stories. I'm going to go get this done. I will probably post a picture on my community page for everybody to see my new couch, because I'm very proud of it. And I'm going to make my living room look gorgeous, because I am a decorator. I have seen lots of those. Yes. Oh, Papa. Love you, Papa. Hand doonies. Anyway, y'all. Love, hugs, mushy stuff. I will see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.